Productions. All right, welcome to another edition of FBTV, Faces Behind the Voices. This lady is no stranger to the voice acting arena in Trinidad and Tobago. All right, today we welcome Tusca Martinez. Tusca has been doing this for a number of years, so she's going to tell us how many years, and she's going to give us a little insight on everything she does, because she does a lot. Tusca,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you so much, Amor. Hello, everybody in Faces Behind the Voices world. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much, Amor, for doing this. Well, as I said before, my name is Tusca Martinez. I've been in this industry close to 20 years, as much as I don't like to count the numbers because it makes me feel a little old. I started radio back in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002. I started on 96.1 first, won a talent search back in the day with Deja. That's how I started. Fashion designer, jewelry designer as well, a licensed jeweler now, because I decided to leave radio about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Yeah. Decided to pursue extra studies because at the time I wasn't motivated by radio anymore. And I decided to go after what I really was passionate about, which was art and design, and fell onto jewelry. I'm back on Freedom 106.5 FM, yeah, which is talk radio. I didn't know how much I missed it until I got back into it. So I'm happy to be in this space again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I know you from radio. I
Yes.
didn't know it was a talent show, talent search that you and
Yeah.
Deja won. This is news to me.
Well, being the first two females really to change the scope of radio at that time, because it was very male oriented, because we had the likes of Hoppy, Jamel Cho-Chotman, may he rest in peace, Blaze, JW. So I came up among that group, and then I moved from 96 to 94.1. So I worked with O'Brien Haynes and that crew, Gonzo, Baker, Sonny Bling, so a lot of these guys I worked with coming through. And then, as the evolution continued, it changed into more mature radio. I did I-95, 107.7 for a little while as well. Like I said, I left radio for a little while just to pursue other things because the atmosphere was changing.
I know you have a new challenge with talk
radio.
What got you into, you did the presenter stuff, the radio announcer stuff, but what got you into the voice acting stuff?
For me, I think it was natural progression because the industry, we have the voices. And from that voice pool, we were called to do different ads. So I started doing party ads. Come on down to celebs from 9 to 12, and different artists were coming in at the time. Remember doing one for, I think it was Sizzler. From people hearing my voice, decided, okay, well, I would like to try you with this product. Actually, Ramol, you were one of the first people to call me to do the corporate side of the voicing sphere. We worked on products like Coca-Cola, Royal Bank. I think one of my Tattile ads was with you as well. B-Mobile, a few campaigns, carnival campaigns with them. I guess it's just like as you hear one voice and it's great work, you get more recommendations from that.
Before getting into radio, did you get professional training before or during the course of your radio life?
Funny enough, my brother was the one who was really becoming an announcer. I tagged along to the class for Percy Parker Williams, right? So Percy was one of the first instructors, and he was like, you know what? You have a great voice. You should really get into it. And during that course, then the competition for 96 came up. And I was like, you know what? Everybody telling me you have a great voice. Let's try it. So I got together with a couple of friends at the point in time, and we did a demo and sent in the demo. And as they say, the rest is history.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. When you least expect it, you're minding your business, and boom, this door open in front of you, and it's telling you come in, and you went in, and it's like, your career started. Sometimes it's like that. And,
Uh,
we're here to tell you stories from the beginning to now, the things that you went through as a
mhm.
voice actor, how you got into it. Would you have a memorable experience?
Well, there was a particular campaign that we did together, and it was an intense campaign. That particular time, my voice was everywhere. It was on radio, it was on
What,
television,
hold on, let me,
yeah,
give me an idea.
it was a political campaign.
Oh, oh yeah, oh yes. I
Uh-huh.
forgot you were the voice of,
Yep.
yeah.
I had family tell me, "Oh God, we fed up here. Your voice is everywhere. Going into the grocery, I can't go nowhere without hearing your voice." For
That
me,
was
it was
2015. 2015. Yeah, 2015.
And it was, Tusca, I need you to come down now because we just get the script. And I'm like, Ramol, look at the time. It could have happened earlier in the day. What's happening? All kind of hours at night come into the studio to record this thing because
Yeah,
there was a NDA attached to it, a clandestine kind of thing. It
yep,
was
yep.
exciting and intimidating at the same time
Yeah,
because it was at
I
that
remember
point.
I remember that well, coming into studio 4:30 in the morning.
That's right.
Yes.
you know, and saying to myself, Tasca, what you get yourself into, Gil? But at the same time, it was impressive because I said they trusted me enough to call me up and say, yeah, we want your voice for this particular campaign. It was a humbling experience at the same time. From also doing the commercial aspect of it, hosting a few of the promotional
Events.
spots, yes,
Yeah,
events.
yeah.
And that was where you get to meet and greet a few people. So that was a different aspect that I enjoyed as well. You hear the voice and they would be like, oh my gosh, well, I did not expect this face to be
Behind
with
the
that
voice.
voice.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. And this is the purpose of the program. I mean, a lot of the voice actors are well known already,
hmm
but then there
hmm
are those that you pass them straight in the mall,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't
And-
know that is the person you actually just heard on that commercial. So it's something that I always believe in, and you all know that. You all know I written for us, the creatives, the voice actors, for years, and making
mhm,
sure that we are highly respected, and it's not just a voice. Respect us for
mhm.
that creative aspect, and without our voices, where would the commercials be?
Exactly.
Where
Where would
would radio be?
the idea of your campaign because it goes from the copywriter to the producer to the voice actor to bring life to this script for this product that someone is now putting out into the market, creating the identity for it. Yeah, we would like to be respected a little more for that because some brands wouldn't be where they are right now if they didn't have particular voices attached to it to give it that identity.
Correct. What are some of the challenges you would have faced over the number of years? Things that you dislike, I
Mm.
would say, pet peeve that have you, and you would like to see those things change. You want to see those things change. And look, we're not calling any names, not
No,
calling any brands. We're just talking
um,
in general.
in general,
Yeah, in
yeah.
general.
I would like to see the same swiftness that you could get a voice to come into the studio to do a job for you, the same swiftness we could be compensated for the work done. It has changed slightly over the years. It's a little faster, but that was one of the things that sometimes made me decide I'm not going to do this campaign if it is that it's going to take this long, because it's a little heartbreaking sometimes to see a full campaign going on and knowing that you haven't been compensated as yet for it. And I say that with utmost respect for the account executives and the producers and so on, because I also know how hard it is to be begging for us sometimes. Like, oh gosh, oh yeah, the talent waiting. Because I've seen like yourself from all call people up and say, yo, I don't like this, we need to speed up on this because if I look to call this particular person, I know for sure that they're going to come out. It's a respect across the board for talent,
Yeah.
not only in our voicing world, but also with writers, actors,
Yeah.
entertainment on the whole.
The whole creative
Yeah.
industry. And we will stick to advertising because that's what we know. So models, voice actors, writers, producers,
Film crew.
we need to have that respect for them. And if it's one thing, I always ensure that you all get paid. I try my best for you all to get paid on time, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out like that.
But we understand
We
because
understand, we understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't string us along. As you rightfully said, the ad running, you hearing it, you're in the taxi, you're in your car, people calling you, hey, I hear you. And you're stripsing because 3 months down the line, you're still waiting and you're getting sad stories. As I said, we're not trying to bash anybody. We're not trying to bad talk the industry in any way. We are talking facts, what we have been through from then to now, right? And we would like to see a change.
The thing for me, seeing that creative process in motion is one of the things that I enjoy. I mean, I can be on a shoot all day just to see how everything comes together and then the final product.
Yeah.
That is what I enjoy most of all. I used to work at an advertising agency as well.
Yeah, you were a producer also, right?
Yes, I was a producer as well. And just to see how we were creative enough to solve the problem. That's why I would say the payment thing is a pet peeve because we put out heart and soul and sweat. We really pull it out of the hat.
They call us the magicians.
Yeah,
yes,
on a shoestring
work
budget.
Your magic.
Yeah, make it work, make it work.
Make it work. I mean, make it work. I mean, as I say, we sweat. You spend that 12-hour day, sun, rain, morning, night, just to get the job done.
Yeah.
What would you tell anyone getting into this industry, the voice acting industry? They love it. Somebody tell them they have a nice voice. What advice would you give to them?
To them, have thick skin like a tortoise shell. Make sure your skin thick.
You're frightening them.
No. It's we gotta be real. Make sure that you know who you are. Make sure you know what are the standards for your brand because your voice, your image is your brand. Think about the things that you would like to accomplish during your tenure, be it on radio, television, voice acting. Remember that your voice has an impact. Be careful of what you say. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Remember what made you happy doing this. Do your research. Please, Lord Father, do your research before you tackle some of the topics that are in front of you. Because remember, you have younger people listening. And once that 30 seconds go out there, you can't take it back.
Do you enjoy the voice acting?
Yeah, I do. It gives you a chance to be someone else for a little while. Actually, I would like to try out animation voicing. My daughter is into animation right now, so I'm already telling her, you have to create a character for me to voice for you. Because of her, actually, and her venture into anime and looking at voice and trying to fit voice to characters, I realized that there were so many faces that we knew on television that are also voice actors.
Yep.
And the kind of characters that they've done, I would have never known if it is that she didn't research it and say, Mommy, so and so did this voice.
Yeah.
One person being guy who did Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill did the Joker for Batman. He did Batman the series and a few others. And I said, just thinking in Trinidad, you have these smaller industries popping up. Probably we can venture into finding people who are interested in character development. And probably I can do a demo and send it abroad. There's so many things that you can do with voice. I'm now learning.
Yep.
It's amazing.
And hence the reason why I decided to do this, because I've always said it. Working in this industry for the number of years and meeting, I can't even say how many people, right? Because I can't even recall. And they all have that special talent. And I'm like, we need the opportunity to develop our own animated movie with our voices. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on a public platform right now. I mean, if somebody wants to do it, I would really appreciate if they take it and they do it and really use the talented voices that we got, because we have a lot.
What name came to me as we were talking about that? You see Mr. Butts?
Yeah.
He is a treasure trove
he's a
of
general.
voice. Yeah. And I learned a lot from people like him going through my journey through voice as well. The classics like Adrian Don Mora, Gerard Butts, Stanley Augustus, Paul Richards as well.
But Tusca, right now we're gonna check the expression on your face right now. I wanna see what you're gonna do when I do this.
What would Kiss snack cakes with a heart of pineapple cream sound like?
Do the hula. Now we're swinging. Yeah, honey. We're kiss cakes with a twist. Pineapples are groove. The taste of the islands. Now let's move. Smack your lips. Sway those hips. Hula.
Oh, they're so cool! Pass the word around. New Kiss pineapple cream filled snack cakes have hit the town. Try them today.
And you see the voice that I talked about, Mr. Butts is in that ad.
Tusca. That was 2000 and I remember what year that was.
That was early. That was one of the early ones.
That was an early one. I'm going to take you back to, this is your voice, Tusca. This is your voice. I'm going to take you back. I don't know if you remember this one.
Where the 3 points meet in Tacarigua on July 26th, 3 elements of reggae will come together to launch the Reggae Gold Series, the Unplugged event. Buzz Rock, Levi Myers, and Jam Melody.
Yes, massive, I don't know it's me, Jam Melody, the chosen one, and it's the 26th of July, right in Tagarigua. Bevica gonna launch his Reggae Gold, and I, Jam Melody, is gonna be there live. You don't know.
Where the 3 points meet on the Eastern Main Road in Tacarigua, Bevica will serve exotic vegan meals on the night. Tickets $120 in advance. At the door, call 477-3676 for reservations. Part proceeds to the Lalibela Holistic Institute. Dress code is always in effect.
Bless you.
Yep. I remember that one too. Oh, yep.
One more.
Honey, why a shirtless man making coffee in our kitchen?
Oh, that's Alejandro. He's a barista, and you know how much I love my coffee. So he'll be living with us.
What?
There's a better way to get that perfectly barista brewed cup of instant coffee that's brimming with flavor, and it's
That was a sexy version of Tusca. Wow.
That was just part. I have a folder of your stuff. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm still archiving. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of ads.
Yes.
A lot of people. But you know what? I've taken this as a project to my heart, because this is something that a lot of people would go back into the archives and see who you are, where you came from, where you're at now. And I just want to say thank you for being part of my voice in life, my commercial life, my advertising life. You are foundation.
Oh gosh.
You're here from ever since, and you carry me back to say I was probably one of the first to use you with Deja.
Yeah.
So that to me, it is an honor to me to find out that also, because you all were the happening thing back in the day.
Causing problems,
but good problems.
Yes.
And I really appreciate you all up to this day. I don't know what's going to take place after this with me. I'm still trying to do my stuff, but
yeah,
I have some other stuff in mind that I'm working on. So this is just a feel-good project to say thank you to you all and to wish you all the best in your future endeavors, especially as a voice actor and your aspirations now, together with your daughter being an animator.
Mm-hmm.
What can happen for the both of you all?
Well, like I was telling you, when we first started talking about this project, I can't say Romuald and retirement in the same sentence. Probably Romuald and evolution
Yes.
is more like it,
Yeah.
because like I said before, you were one of the first people that trusted me to do voice work. And from that, it has been an experience. So I have to say thank you for trusting me to bring to life some of those ads, really bringing forth the talent that is in me. And I appreciate that because you're one of the producers that now Tusca, I know you could do better than that. Come again. Let's go back from the top again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't play. When we go in studio, we laugh and talk and stuff. But when it comes to work,
We
I want to make
working.
sure I could bring the best out of you all. I don't want you all to go there and hear your voice outside there and say, why am I singing like that? I don't like it. You also post a message and say, cool, I like how it sounded. That's what I like to hear. And that is what I will make sure and get out of whoever in studio. I don't care who it is. I want the best from you. And you always came and always delivered. And I've seen your growth.
Thank you so much.
From then to now, you keep evolving and getting back into radio now. I know you're ready for it.
Yeah.
You're ready for it. You're ready to be
going
back.
up for it.
Bring some more ads. Bring some more ads. Tusca, thank you very much for being part of
Thank you.
this. And continue your voice work, continue your trade, continue on the blessed path that you normally walk on.
Thank you so much, Romuald. And I appreciate doing this with you. So we'll talk soon.
Thank you very much, my dear. Enjoy it.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.